All right, welcome to this video. So today we're going to be touching on the three major things that you need to focus on in order to scale to 10K a month. And these really are the only three things that any of you guys under 10K a month need to be placing all of your attention towards in order to hit your first 10K a month cash collected. And if you haven't hit your first 10K a month yet, make sure to stay along through this entire video, because at the end of it, you'll have all the assets and all the information necessary in order to hit your first 10K a month. So if you're stuck under 10K a month right now in your business, chances are you're focusing on the wrong things. Scaling to 20K plus per month isn't about working harder. It's about aligning yourself with the right habits, frequency, and strategy, right? So let me show you exactly how right now. So as you can see, I've scaled past this 10K a month mark. You guys can check out my Instagram right here. Got a bunch of content on there, and check out some student results of mine as well. This is a picture of me, my girl, and my dog. Got a snowboard bag in the back. Pretty much all I do is just like work, travel. I'm just a normal 19-year-old kid, work, travel, go to as many countries as possible before I die, and surf and snowboard when I have the time. That's literally all I do. And if any of you guys are watching this video right now and you guys have no idea who I am, my name is Noah Arnold, and I help agency owners, coaches, and community owners scale from 5 to 10K a month to 20K a month plus by rewiring their subconscious mind using our 10.0 entrepreneur method, which is a 6-step system that shifts you from being stuck hitting revenue ceilings to operating as the version of yourself that's already doing 20K per month, so that begins to become a byproduct, meaning your 20K per month will be a byproduct of what your subconscious is rewired to. So if you guys want to speak to me a bit more about what I do exactly to help people, I'll leave a link in the description. You guys can book in a call with me one-on-one and we can get chatting ASAP. But let's dive into this, okay? So the 3 core focus areas. Number 1, reprogramming your identity. Number 2, building your 10.0 business habits. And number 3, drop the pedestal and make sales easy. That's it. Those are the 3 things that you need to be focusing on to hit your first 10K a month cash collected. So let's go ahead and scroll down here a little bit. So reprogramming your identity. This is a mindset shift. And why do we do this? Well, your business will never outgrow your subconscious identity. It can't outgrow your subconscious identity, right? So if you still see yourself as a 5K per month entrepreneur, your actions will match that frequency. So we make sure that each and every one of our students rewire their subconscious to see 20K a month as a normal, like I said before, a byproduct instead of some big distant goal. Okay, and this is not something where you can just switch your mindset overnight. This takes a lot of rewiring, but we do this for our clients. So now what you can do to reprogram your identity. So you can start by doing some identity shifting exercises, using like I am statements, things of that nature. Vision boards are great, stuff like that. But the main thing is you want to practice visualizing your future's truth in the present moment while feeling all of that emotion running through your body during that visualization. You want to feel the emotion of the version of yourself that's already achieved this, basically embodying the version of yourself who you aren't yet before you become that version. Now, who has this worked for? This is a picture of my younger brother right here. And this is his results. So he went from, I believe it was actually 2K a month to 30K a month. And this is where people were calling him egotistical, right? And this is where people will call you egotistical, because what happens is you're embodying a version of yourself that is doing numbers that you aren't even close to yet, right? This kid was $28,000 a month away from hitting what he hit, and he was already acting like that version. And this is where people were like, dude, you have a very big ego. And it's not about being a dickhead. It's about just embodying certain characteristics that this version of yourself, that version of yourself has when you don't have that right now. So you're literally being a different person in order to embody that person afterwards. Okay. Because your future will only ever be your future if it is just your future. If you're just like, eventually I'll become that person, that doesn't work. You have to begin embodying that version now in order for it to materialize in your reality. Okay. So number 2, build your business habits, build your 10.0 business habits. I'm kind of just going to bang through all of these right now. So this is a daily execution. Why do we do this? The simple answer is the actions of a 20K per month entrepreneur look different than a 5K per month one. Simple. Okay. So become aware of your inner talk and external behaviors and what version of yourself it is stemming from. So stop focusing on low value tasks, which are your external behaviors, like tweaking your website, over planning, avoiding sales, things of that nature. You guys know what I'm talking about. And also start focusing on revenue generating activities, sending DMs, making calls, making offers, content creation, things like that. These are the super basic external behaviors. But the point here is you need to begin embodying the habits and the behaviors of what your 10.0 self, the person that's already doing 20K per month plus as a byproduct, what does he do, and start doing that now. Okay. It kind of ties into the first one. So now what can you do to begin building your 10.0 business habits? Well, start by planning ahead with what you're going to focus on and what tasks must be completed that day. And that's what I have an alignment planner for, which will go through, what you need to focus on for the next day, what priorities need to be completed. And then once you wake up the next day, you have everything written down that you needed to do. And then you do your grateful statements. That night, you'll go down and review what you've done and see what you can make better. You'll track, the pillars of alignment. Did you complete each pillar of alignment? And then you'll see how close you're getting to your 10.0 self. You can put like 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Maybe it's a 0.3 out of 10 if you did horrible and you're doom scrolling all day, whatever the case is, right? And you can get access to that planner in my free academy. I'll leave that link in the description as well. It's completely free, no strings attached. Just hop in there. I don't even need you on a newsletter, nothing like that. Literally just pop in, see if you meet the criteria of joining. Once you hop in there, introduce yourself, and you'll get access to this planner itself. All right, now who has this worked for? Who has building your 10.0 business habits worked for? This is my client, Daniel. Okay, he went from 5K a month to 12.8K within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks of building your 10.0 business habits. And you can see here in this text, hopefully, let me see if I can zoom in. Boom, right here. So my standard was set at 3K a month, working on raising it to 10K minimum, right? So he speaks about standards, which is the extent to which you let yourself stoop down. He was letting himself stoop below 3K a month, right? So once he raised that standard and began embodying and rewiring his subconscious to embody a version of himself that won't allow himself to stoop down 10K a month here, that's when we're up 12.8K and not even 2 weeks in, right? All of my actions are stemmed from the version we spoke about. This is just quote unquote. Okay. And a lot of it ties into the first one, but this is who it has worked for. Now, finally, drop the pedestal. This is a huge one. Okay. This is huge. Drop the pedestal and make sales easy. This is the energy shift. This is an energetical shift. Okay. So why do we do this? Well, people put 20K a month on a huge pedestal, which makes it feel impossible to reach. So simply because it creates excess potential, and excess potential will bring forth the opposite of what you had on the pedestal. Basically, excess potential pushes your desire further away. Now, what can you do to drop the pedestal and make sales easy? Starting now, instead of stressing over every sale, act like it's already done. This helped me a ton when I was running my agency, okay? Instead of stressing over every sale, act like it's already done. Quit chasing and relying on leads, but energetically embody abundance and achievement of that goal. Okay? Show up with certainty and conviction. Conviction is huge. I know I help people. I know my offer is valuable. Basically saying like, your offer works and your offer has to work. And then once this is done, it will make sales feel effortless instead of desperate. Okay, when I talk about the pedestal, I'll do a really quick concept because I know this video is already getting long. Or a quick analogy. So if you see LeBron James on the side of the road, you guys have seen me talk about this. When you shake his hand, you're going to be kind of nervous. You're going to create an energy differential between you and LeBron because you put him on a pedestal, meaning he's going to feel that energy difference and kind of shy away, versus if you placed yourself on his level, like you've already achieved certain things, maybe even better than him, he's going to feel that tonality. He's going to feel that energy difference, and he'll have more of an eager to actually speak to you and understand like what is it that this guy does. He gives off a really different energy where he doesn't seem like he just wants my attention, like he's under me, but he's kind of leveled out with me. And I'll leave a video, I think, up here. You guys check that out. I talk about how to actually eliminate your goal off of a pedestal because it is huge. And once you can do that, right then and there, sales is easy. This is one thing that can happen overnight. Okay. And who has this worked for? This has worked for this kid. This fine young gentleman right here. This is a video, I don't even know how long, when I had $4 in my bank account taking sales calls for my agency. I was doing all the sales calls myself. And I had this goal on such a high pedestal, like literally $4 in my bank. You guys have no idea how badly I wanted 10K in that bank account, right? You have no idea. This is after my house burned down and I was just desperate. I was just like, I need this call. I'm relying on all of these leads to make income, right? And once I dropped that pedestal, once I was able to energetically disconnect with that income goal and drop it off the pedestal, crazy change has happened. Crazy change, right? As you can see here, boom, 20.2K in a month. And then this is my first 10K day. It was actually an 11K day. I got another payment through Stripe. But that is what can happen once you can drop your goal off of a pedestal. And the change that you guys will feel will be tremendously different than what you're feeling right now. It'll be an immense change. Okay, so what I want you guys to take from this video is drop the pedestal, make sales easy, build your 10.0 business habits, and reprogram your identity. Go through all of this. If you guys want to speak to me more, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. You guys can book in a call and speak to me one-on-one. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.